Well, Harvey, first of all, how important was that win the other night against Bradford, coming as it did after the Wimbledon result?
Yeah, it's massive. Looking at the results recently, we know they haven't been good enough, but I think the whole thing around the positivity around the place at the moment has been key. And like I said, we really needed that win.
I suppose when you're trying to sort of start again and rebuild things, there are going to be stumbles along the way. Was Wimbledon one of those, do you reckon?
Yeah, like I said, we started the game really well. And like you say, I think it was just one of them games. There are going to be games like that, but like I said, I think we've got the base now, and now we just need to kick on.
And every team wants a good home record, and you've had the win against Accrington recently, you've had the Bradford one now as well. You've got a couple of home games coming up, so how important is it to keep that going and to capitalise on the home matches? Yeah,
it's massive. It's a tough place to come to. That coming from when you play against Tranmere at other clubs, it's not a nice place to come to, and that's brilliant when you're playing with Tranmere. No one wants to come here and play, but we just need to improve the away form as well now.
So did you find that when you came here as a player?
Yeah, that it was one of them ones where you're around the ground and you're thinking this is good for the home team. It's a great feeling of when the fans are behind you, but it's not great for the travelling fans and the team.
Because it's always felt like a big club, Tranmere Rovers. The stands are big, and I would imagine for an opposition player to come here is quite something.
Yeah, like you say, when you've got the fans behind you, there's nothing worse for an opposition team. Like you say, coming to somewhere like this.
So what went right against Bradford? What have you got to continue to do now in this next game against Grimsby?
It's grafting, I think. We've looked at the stats today, and all the lads put in a massive shift, and we ran hard for each other, and I think that's the key thing at the moment now.
Nigel Atkins said something quite interesting after the match. He was talking about trying to get you guys to just think about the next 20 seconds. Has that been something he's been sort of hammering home, and how does that work? Has it made you think a little bit?
Oh yeah, he said restarts are massive, and I mean that's a big thing that we've been working on. Like you say, every time we get a restart, just stop, and the next 20 seconds are massive.
Do you take much notice of the league table? You've got yourselves out of the bottom two now, but a win on Saturday, for example, could push you right up there. I think to maybe within a point of Grimsby, who are mid-table. So just psychologically, how important would that be? Yeah,
like you said, we need to go on a run. We need to start winning games. You don't want to focus on it too much, because I think it's very easy to get into a negative kind of spiral. But it's just taking the next game as it comes and winning in that game.
Have you done much prep in terms of the opposition as a player? I mean, the manager I'm sure has, but do you as players also look at who you're playing next and what kind of qualities they might have?
Yeah, like you say, we'll do our work on them. We'll do the video analysis on them, and it'll all be looking at your player. Like you say, you're playing against, you need to look at the strengths and weaknesses and try and exploit them.
And it's kind of in the northeast, isn't it, Grimsby? So have they always been on your radar as a kind of a local lad, not far from there?
No.
Is it not?
No, not too close to me, no.
Is it not? Okay, great. Well, how are you feeling yourself, Harvey, in terms of your own form and where you're fitting in at the moment to the new kind of formation attack? I mean, it's quite an attacking formation, isn't it?
No, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it the other night. Like I say, finally back properly, I think, from injury, and it was just about waiting my time and getting back in the team. So, hopefully I've put a claim out there to try and keep my spot.
And I mentioned Nigel Atkins there, obviously interim manager at the moment, but how are you finding working for him and his way of working, if you like?
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. I say it's really, really positive. Every day come in and it's forget about everything and start again. Let's just be positive about one place.
Yeah, because he's a really bright guy, isn't he, in terms of the way he goes about his business, and he's always on the up. Does that sort of rub off on everyone else, or has it done?
Yeah, like I say, I think the position we're in the table at the moment, you'd expect it to be really down and gloom, and that can have a massive negative effect on us. I think pressure gets to everyone quite easily, but recently it's been, like I say, it's been really positive and uplifting. Yeah.